Yeah, Bert Brown here, back in the shack again. Mike 7 Whiskey Juliet Oscar, if you're ever on the radio, have a little chat with you. To sort of make a quick video this evening about blending your own pipe tobaccos. Now, I don't know if you're anything like me. You might be smoking your favourite blend, and you start thinking, oh, this could be. I like this to be a little bit nuttier, or a little bit more buttery. So you put a bit of burley in it, mix it up. There we are. You've blended your own personal tobacco, or maybe you're smoking a straight Virginia, and you think, oh, I like a bit of cherry. So you get hold of some M4 or some other cherry tobacco, and mix it in. Bob's your uncle. You've made your own personal blend, haven't you? That's the easiest way of blending a tobacco, just mixing up tobaccos that you like, and seeing what you end up with. And if some people, they get all the jars of stuff they haven't smoked, whack it all in together, a sort of round robin, and see what comes out of it. And to give you an example, for myself, this jar I selled in 2021, and I've called it Summer's Breeze, rather poetically. And I'll tell you what's in that. I've got some Grasmere flake, some Balkan flake, some dark flake, some Jamaican flake, some 1792 flake, and some Ennerdale. So mixed up an awful lot in there, and that's turned into a really nice smoke. I do enjoy that one. There's no science to it, it's just flavours that you like. Put it in a jar, mix it all up, and maybe let it stand for a little bit. And another one that I made up, I called Bowling Green. This again was jarred in 2021, and this is just in case the unique taste of Condor is not strong enough or fruity enough, or however you describe it. I know a lot of people have tried to define what is actually in Condor, and I mean, who knows? I think there is some attar of roses in there, but it's a bit of a mystery. Obviously, it's a bit of a trade secret. But anyway, what I did was I just mixed some Condor ready rubbed by equal portioned with some Grasmere flake, which has got a very geranium taste to it, so it makes the Condor even fruitier, and that's a 50-50 mix. You're welcome to try it out. I've called it Bowling Green, don't know why, just came to mind. 50% Condor ready rubbed, 50% Grasmere flake. But obviously all this depends on your own particular tastes and what you like, and that's part of the fun of it, really. But I wanted to mention a book which my wife very kindly bought for me yesterday. I don't know why. It wasn't my birthday, but she said there's a surprise coming in the post, and watch out for that. So thank you, Angie, for that. It was much appreciated. I must have been a good boy. If I learn out what I did, I'll do it again. But here it is. It's called Blend Your Own Pipe Tobacco by Robert Goff. And it's a slim volume, but it's got all you need to know in here, really. I'm not sure how easy it will be to source some of these tobaccos in the UK. But it goes through pressing a blend, making Cavendish, tongue biting its remedies, making Perique, shredding, blending and storage, 52 full colour pipe blend labels, I'll come on to that in a minute, and bonus blends and labels. Interesting, just on the front of making Cavendish, which you can make for yourself, and indeed making Perique. It will tell you how to do that. But here's a sort of example. I don't know if the camera's going to pick up on this too well, but basically it will give you the blend and give you the percentage of the various ingredients that you need, which you can either do scientifically with scales, or you can just kind of measure it out using teaspoons and tablespoons, whatever, to get to the required to the required amount. So here's an example. Here's a blender. I rather like the sound of. They've got a blend in here called Towers of Antioch, and it will tell you what it predominantly is. This is predominantly a Latakia blend. Incidentally, on my recent video about Latakia bombs, if you get hold of this book, you'll see the percentage of Latakia that's in them, and that will give you an idea of what I think a Latakia bomb is. But the Towers of Antioch is Latakia 37%, Oriental 12.5%, Lemon Virginia 25%, Virginia Red 18%, and Dark Air 6%. So there's an example. That's going to be a little bit more difficult to put together. If you want something simpler, there's a blend here called Balkan Baldio, which is mild burley 50%, Oriental 25%, and Latakia. So just 3 tobaccos you need for that one. So all kinds of blends in here that you can have a go with, and probably not as difficult, to do as you might think. So if you've ever been tempted to make your own blends, I would definitely recommend that. Here's another nice thing. The book comes with these full colour pipe illustrations, which are copyright free. So if you do make one of these blends, you want to put one of these labels on it. There's the Alligator, the Atacama, the Balkan White, and the Balkan Baldio. You're free to make copies of those and put them on your tobacco. There's another example of some of the labels they've got here: Harper's, Grand Vizier, some rather interesting sounding blends. I rather like the Smiling Toad, Spanish Moss, and Sublime Port. Sublime Port was one I thought I'd probably have a little crack at as well, because I don't think that's a Burley, Oriental, and a Latakia from, it says, the Ottoman series. So there we go. That's a quick and easy way of getting into blending your own pipe tobaccos. If you need some recipes and some ideas, I thoroughly recommend this book, Blend Your Own Pipe Tobacco, Robert C.A. Goff. I got this, or rather my wife got it for me on Amazon, but your favourite retailer will no doubt have that in stock. So let me know, making your own blends, do you just mix them all together and see what comes out? Are you more scientific about it? Do you age them? Do you sell them, or do you just smoke them fresh? Where do you get your tobaccos from if you're in the UK? I mean, no doubt a lot of these blends have changed over the years. I'll give you an example. Latakia is now pretty much exclusively coming from Cyprus, which has a different flavour profile than the Syrian Latakia that you used to be able to get, which for perhaps obvious reasons is not as easily or available, or is not even available at all anymore. So a lot will depend obviously on the actual quality of the tobaccos you can get hold of before you start your blending. And I showed you just these little jars that I use. Some people use mason jars. I guess this is a type. Just a rubber seal and that, and I've kept tobaccos in here for many years, and they do work. It does work very well. Must be said, certain tobaccos will age better than others, and some probably shouldn't be aged. They should be smoked fresh. I suppose classically Virginias are the ones that will benefit from aging, from storing. Even if it, even if you can just let it meld for a couple of months. Obviously, the longer the better, but it does tend to bring out the sweetness in the leaf and the flavour profile. But some other tobaccos really shouldn't be aged certainly for any length of time. So it all depends on the tobacco. So there we go. Making your own tobacco blends. Do you do it? Do you enjoy it? What sort of blends do you make? And how do you do it? Do share your tips. Oh, and please do hit the like button if you are liking the videos I'm making. And subscribe, of course. We'll have more pipe content coming on quite soon. I'm going to be doing a video on how to break in a new pipe. I've got a Mr. Brogg pearwood pipe coming in the mail, and I'll do a little rundown on perhaps for the newer pipe smokers on the best way to break in a new I would say briar pipe, but it's actually a pearwood I'm getting, but the procedure is exactly the same. So watch out for that video, and I hope this finds you well, and we'll have another little chat soon. So all the best, M7WJO, back to you, from my shack to yours. Keep it smoky, and I'll catch you later.